Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. So today I'm going to show you guys how I get these curls. I get a lot of questions and compliments on how I do it, so I figured why not do a tutorial for you guys. Once you get the hang of it, it's just super quick, and I like to do this when I'm about to film a YouTube video or maybe like for Instagram or something, just to add something to my hair so it's not so straight and so blah. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I curl my hair, then just keep on watching. Okay, so obviously to start off this tutorial, you're going to want a curling iron. This is the one I use. I love the way my curls look when I use this curling iron. It's so bomb. So basically it starts off like really thick and it goes kind of thin. So what you do when you take your hair, you go like this. It gives more body up here and then focuses the curl on the ends. And I don't know, this is just how I get the curls that I usually have in like my videos, my Instagram pictures, that sort of stuff is when I use this curling iron. I have used ones where you clamp on and you like twist. I do like those ones too, but this one has just been my favorite. But yeah, this is just the Hot Tools one. I don't really remember the size of this, but it doesn't really matter. You kind of just want to go with the size that works best with your hair. Obviously, you have shorter hair, you want to use a smaller one. If you have longer hair, you might want to use a thicker one, that sort of stuff. But I think this one's like 1.5 inches to 1/2 inch or something like that. But yeah, I got it at TJ Maxx for like wicked cheap. So anyways, you're gonna want to go ahead and turn it on. I usually have mine like right in between 380 and 450. I know this seems like a lot and that it's super hot, but I use a heat protectant and I also grab a huge chunk of hair at once, so I kind of need it to be pretty hot in order for it to go through all of that hair. So I like to go ahead and let that heat up, and while that's heating up, I will go ahead and take my Sexy Hair Hot Sexy Hair Control Me Thermal Protecting Hairspray. So protects up to 450. So I like to go ahead and just kind of spray this in my hair. Depending on how much time I have, I will go ahead and curl my hair in sections. Like I'll do half and half. So I'll curl this section, put this down, then curl this top. But if I'm rushing like I am right now, which is this is how I do it most of the time. But if I have extra time, I will go ahead and section my hair. But if it's like an everyday basis where I just want my hair curled and good to go, I just do it like this. Then what I do is I go ahead and I just brush my hair. What I've been doing recently that seems to really be working for me is curling certain pieces. Now, I'm very lucky. I just brush my hair so it doesn't really have any wave anymore, but I'm very lucky to have a little bit of wave in my hair, so usually when I do curl it, it kind of blends with the waves I already naturally have. So what I like to do is I just like to take a huge, not a huge chunk, but like a good chunk of hair, and I kind of just wrap it around the curling wand. It's so easy, like it's ridiculously easy. I don't wrap it all the way. I kind of leave the ends out just a little bit, and then I'll kind of feel the hair, and once I feel like it's getting hot, I'll go ahead and pull it out, and I kind of tug just a little bit, but don't brush it out until it cools. I have a really bad habit of brushing it out too early, but you want to wait till it cools. Go ahead and grab your next section. Like I'm grabbing like, I don't know if you can tell, pretty big sections. Probably like 1 inch to 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches. 2-inch sections. And these curls last me about, I want to say like 2 days. And usually, or they'll last me like a good amount of time. Like I'll wake up tomorrow and still have a curl in my hair. So yeah, just kind of do that. I would recommend using a glove with this curling iron so you don't burn yourself, but I don't know where mine is. But yeah, like I was saying, so this curl, like I'll still have curls in my hair tomorrow. I'll need to touch up a few spots, but it won't be awful. Like I'll still have wave to my hair. But see, it just gives like a little bit of bend. I'm not looking for like the perfect curl. I'm literally just looking for like a bend in my hair. So now I'll do the back afterwards. Now we'll go ahead and move to this side. And I don't curl it all the way up to the root. I kind of bring it down a few inches and then wrap my hair. I don't like the way it looks when I curl it all the way at the top. I like my ends just curled for the most part. Literally, this is like so easy. This is how I curl my hair for every single video. If my hair is curled, this is how I do it. And I'll show you my little trick afterwards too. So just do that. Next section, and it's super fast. So if you're on a time crunch, but if you want a little bit of a bend in your hair, like this section might be too thick, but that's okay. So yeah, that section was a little bit too thick, but that's okay because I can just go ahead and split it and then recurl this section. What I like to do is just take all my hair and bring it forward, okay? And then I'll go ahead, I gotta move my hair down, and then I'll go ahead and grab these underneath pieces like this, and I'll go ahead and curl it like this. Even if it's not perfectly curled, that's fine. You just want like a little bit of a bend. So don't worry about it being like a perfect curl. And then it pretty much automatically curls the back a little bit. I will go in and kind of curl the back a little bit more, but just as long as I have a bend, I'm pretty happy with that. We'll go ahead and put that back and then curl this underneath. Of course, you can curl your hair however you want. This is how I do it. And I've been doing it like this for a little bit of time now. And I feel like I did it once and then didn't stop because I just love the way my hair looks. Especially like the next day when like I still have curly hair and I don't have to worry about like fussing with it if I go out or something. Like my hair's already curled. Okay. So pretty much that's what I do. Literally, I haven't even done the back. The back has a little bit of wave from bringing it all forward. Then what I do is I let it cool, kind of scrunch it a little bit, let it cool down as much as you can. Go ahead and scrunch it. Obviously you'll know when it's cool when you kind of like feel it and you're like, oh, it's still warm. But if you scrunch it, it will kind of get the curls to form a little bit. But don't worry about how perfect the curls are. I can't stress that enough. This is kind of like that messy curl look. So don't worry about how perfect your curls are because we will go ahead and perfect it afterwards. But so yeah, I just kind of let it cool down. This part's still a little bit warm. This side's good. So I just go ahead and take my fingers and I'll brush my fingers through once the curls have cooled down. And then here comes the part that like really brings it all together. What I do is I take small sections like this and I'll curl it. And don't hold it on for long because these are thinner sections and we have it on a really high heat, so you don't want to leave it on for a long time. And literally you just grab random sections, like small sections, and this is what makes the curls look like it took like a lot longer, because what you did the first time was just kind of give the hair like a little bit of wave, and now what you're doing is you're going in and you're really defining some curls. That way it looks like you spent a lot longer on your hair than you actually did. But yeah, just grab random sections and curl it. And this curling iron was super cheap at TJ Maxx, and it's like the professional kind. Like they sell this kind of curling irons at like Cosmoprof, Sally, Salon Centric, that sort of stuff. I'll go ahead and grab some pieces from the back, just curl those. And then I'll go ahead and check the back of my hair. Usually, honestly, for YouTube videos, I don't check the back of my hair because I never like turn around for you to see the back of my head. But like if I am going out, I will go ahead and just take a mirror, turn around, and I'm gonna look in my viewfinder to see if there's any straight pieces. It looks pretty good for the most part. It doesn't have to be perfect. So go ahead, once again, take my fingers, brush it through, kind of just play with like how I want my hair to lay. It looks pretty good. Sometimes if I feel like this section, it curls too low, I will go ahead and just take this front piece right here, kind of curl it a little bit higher up, like so. There we go, that's better. It's weird, but I like to have these two kind of bend at the same point, the two front pieces. As odd as that sounds, maybe not, but I like to have them kind of bend somewhat at the same area. And then because I like my curls to be soft and silky looking, a lot of people will put like a texture spray just to really give like some texture to your hair. Like this piece right here, I'm gonna go ahead and curl it because it looks pretty straight. Once you move your hair around a little bit, you'll start to find pieces that are like, okay, that's like too straight, let's go ahead and curl that. So like I was saying, I like my curls to have like that silky shiny look to them. Other people, they will put like a texture spray, which is totally fine. That looks good too, but me personally, I like to just add a little bit of shine. And to do that, I use the Silken Up dry conditioner from Amika. This is literally if your hair is frizzy or you have curls that you want to smooth out. And I don't use oil, I literally just use this. I'll spray it and kind of just brush it through a little bit. And it just like instantly like adds shine and softness to the curls. It just gets rid of that frizz. See how this side's like a little bit more frizzy and the side's more like silky? But I would only focus this product on your ends because if you put it on your roots, you will start to look a little bit greasy and you don't want that. I don't usually use hairspray, honestly, but if I do want certain pieces to kind of stay where they are, or if I want my curls to last a little bit longer, like if I'm going out or something, I will go ahead and apply some. I just pick a random hairspray that I have lying around. This one is actually like a before and after kind of product, so it protects your hair but it also like holds curls and that sort of stuff. So I will go ahead and just kind of spritz this piece back a little bit. But like I said, I normally don't use the hairspray, but if I am going out, I will go ahead and just kind of take these pieces, kind of spray them, just so they kind of stay back. Go ahead and just lightly mist everything. You don't want to go, especially if you want that silky curl look rather than textured, you don't want to go too crazy with the hairspray because it will add a little bit of grit to the hair. So yeah, this usually lasts me a couple of days. I will go ahead like the next day, like tomorrow for example, I'll go ahead and grab random sections and just curl them and then I'm good to go. But so yeah, that's pretty much how I do my curls. I hope I helped you guys out and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to let me know in the comments down below and give this video a big thumbs up. Also, if you're new to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!